and I will stay. Sunshiny days keep me in a daze, trying to find the ways I can escape my mind from thinking of you. And I try to erase the letters in your name to spell out my fate, but I can't stop my heart from beating for you.
That is Sunshine by Mudaka, playing right here in the 5 a.m. club. Morning affirmations for success are an amazing way to attract more abundance and success into your life. When we practice success and abundance affirmations, you know what we are doing? We are shifting our vibration to align with the reality of success and abundance. This takes advantage of the law of attraction to shift our reality to one that we desire. And not only this, but morning affirmations are just a great way to hack your brain in general. Starting affirmations in the morning can make you feel super pumped and help you get into the right mindset for productivity, which is ultimately what leads us to success. Think about it. If you start off your day believing you're going to be more productive and successful because you've used positive affirmations for success, then you're more likely to actually put in the work and do the things that will bring you success. That's why I really and highly recommend that we always start this show with some positive, powerful affirmations for manifesting that success into you. And today's morning affirmations are for success, and they are as follows. I have all that I need to make today a great day. I am worthy enough to follow my dreams and manifest my desires. Today, everything will work out. I will move through my day appreciating all the things that I have. Amazing opportunities will come. Today, I am prepared. I am prepared for success, for love, for happiness, peace, joy, and financial abundance. I am prepared for my wildest dreams to come true. I continue to climb higher. There are no limits to what I can achieve. I work hard today to make all of my tomorrows, ideas, deals, dreams, goals happen. The world needs my light, and I am not afraid to shine. I let go of old negative beliefs that have stood in the way of my success. I am worthy of all the good life has to offer, and I deserve to be successful. Those are our morning affirmations for today. And I just want you guys to try practice this with me every morning if you can, or you can journal this every morning so that you are able to just put your mind to where it needs to be. This is the 5 a.m. Club, and it is Alternative Wednesday with our playlist. And I hope you enjoy the music just as much as I have and am just gathering all this music for you guys. You are tuned into Radio 254, the best radio station of the 254.
Smoother than the seven seas. No need to look over at them to know the whole gang staring at me. Baby, don't try to understand why I'm mesmerized. Girl from the east, she's a palace, reality caught you by surprise. My glitter dancing on me, fuego. If you grab a hold, you'll never wanna let go. Don't need communication from me, baby. You know you'll see me later on in your dreams. Glitter dancing on me, fuego. If you grab a hold, you'll never wanna let go. Yeah, don't need communication from me, baby. You know you'll see me later on in your dreams. Now you're melancholic with the thoughts of that pretty flame from Kenya. She's so hypnotic, you can't stay another moment away from her. What were you expecting, staring directly into her eyes? Girl from the east, she's the baddest, her reality caught you by surprise. My mind, glitter dancing on me, fuego. If you grab a hold, you'll never wanna let go. Don't need communication from me, baby. I'll see you later on in your dreams. Glitter dancing on me, fuego. If you grab a hold, you'll never wanna let go. Don't need communication from you, baby. I'll see you later on in your dreams. Glitter dancing on me, fuego. And you never let it go, baby. And you never let it go. And you never let it go. Let it go. Sweet is the melody when future me calls out to me. On the bridge of destiny, will we meet again? Tell me, will I find you there? Be a memory. Hold on and wait for me. Down by the riverside, I found things take time. Waves come crashing by. I found patience, I found life, I found time.
Bittersweet, the strength of my past is weak. Long road ahead and I'm still running. But will I make it through the day? This is a nightmare that won't end. I'm still here, there is no fear. I'll hold on and wait for you.
Down by the riverside, I found things take time.
I've been waiting for a long time, yeah, yeah.
Waves come crashing by. I found patience, I found life,
I found life.
I found time.
You just don't know what you may find. Fight the fear that you're wasting time. Love is all it takes to climb high. You know when everything's inside.
You'll know everything's inside. Things take time. Everything takes start this, bro. I love you guys. Peace. See, shit like this don't happen for everybody. And I can't count how many times I thought that you would leave me lonely. But y'all stay by my side, my real ride or dies, light up my life. I promise Ijawaski, I had to take the time to tell y'all just how much I appreciate you. Take the time to really celebrate you. Don't need a special occasion. I don't need a special occasion. To tell y'all just how much I love you. Tell y'all that I really, really always be about you. Let this be a reminder for you. Just know that I'll always come through for you. One up in the air for the niggas that hold you down. And one up in the air for the niggas holding up my crown. Yini watu wangu wase, yini watu wangu maze. Sitawahi kuacha msijale, sitawahi kuacha msijale. Sing with me. Ngejua pali nilitoka, ngejua mbona naogopa mtanitoroka, woga wangu inanikoroga. Cause what did I do to deserve you? I hope I make you feel the way I do. I'm hoping that you know you've got me too. I'm hoping that you know that I see you. Take the time to tell you just how much I appreciate you. Take the time to celebrate you. I don't need a special occasion. No, I don't need a special occasion. Just to tell you just how much I love you. And to tell you that I'll really always be about you. Let this be a reminder for you. Just know that I'll always come through for you. Yeah, one up in the air for the niggas that hold you down. Yeah, one up in the air for the niggas holding up my crown. Yini watu wangu wase, yini watu wangu maze. Sitawahi kuacha msijale, sitawahi kuacha msijale. One more time, get you in doses, but I'll stay overdosing, overdosing on your loving. Borderline comatose, you could be poison, and I'll still drink your potion. The energy, emotions, set it all in motion, Can all that I want be all it can be? don't make me give you a reason. Can all that I want be all it can be? If all that I want is you, don't make me give you a reason.
That is Portion by Ukweli and Xenia playing right here in the 5 a.m. club. It is about that time we get into our words of the day as we build our vocabulary. Our word of the day today in English is boer. Boer is a literal word that usually refers to a garden shelter made with tree boughs or vines twined together. That is boer, and it's a literal word that usually refers to a garden shelter. So if you see a garden shelter that has been twined by vines, that is a boer. Our Sheng word for today is malo. Malo is a Sheng word that means to eat or to finish something. So kama sana kuambia we ebu malo hiyo kitu, wanakuambia tu umalize hiyo kitu. So that is our Sheng word for today. You are tuned into the 5 a.m. club. I'm your host with the most, Sonia Pinto, making sure that you are winning it Wednesday.
Nataka niende, utaki niende, it's so confusing. I told you already, stories za mapenzi sina ujuzi. Na kusema ukweli, I don't think I'm ready, I don't wanna do this. I can stay, but I hate that I'm walking away. I'm hiding my face as you're holding the gate, screaming you don't wanna lose me. Wish ungenipepe a suitcase, say I wish you the best like they do in the movies. But if this was a movie, we couldn't redo this over and over again. But I will still resist when it's time to commit and I'll be walking away. I'm sorry, I mean it, I'm sorry. Say wherever, me. I'm sorry, I said I was sorry. Say wherever, me. Say wherever, utuma dots kwa my text, alafu seme bado unataka space. Say wherever, utani call ukiwa stressed, alafu utani ghost ukisha sex. It's not you who say you have a crazy ex, but you already broke all the windows off his Benz. It's not you, it's not you, it's not you. I'm sorry, I mean it, I'm sorry.
Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. I can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. Fried like a plankton. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. Can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't. I can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. Can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. Fried like a plankton. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. I can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't. I can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't. Room look like a sauna again. Room look like a sauna. I can't maintain. I can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. I can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. I can't maintain. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. Fried like a plankton. Zimeshika sana, can't.
Let's go hit the oven. Let's go and eat the oven. Like let's go and get baked. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain. Yeah man, zimeshika sana. Unaona zile sauti zetu ziko chini hivi. Zimeshika sana, can't maintain.
When I go black, your flower, no, I'll let you bloom to the waters of my fantasy. Let your soul feel this harmony. Push it closer, call it to zoom. Let me ignite every part of you. Spell it out, mama, tell me what you're feeling. Let my actions be what you're thinking.
Cause it tastes like sugar and spice and everything nice. Close your eyes, I'll make you realize you're winning in life, yeah. You're winning in life. You taste like sugar and spice and everything nice. Close your eyes, I'll make you realize you're winning in life, yeah. You're winning in life.
Call me a number one, baby, you can call me a Superman. Chochote utataka nitakupa man. You're my girl. Call me a number one, baby, you can call me a supergirl. Chochote unataka nitakupa, nitakupa. You're my man. I wanna climb to the top of the mountain, let you cruise on this endless sea. Open up the windows to your soul. I want you to see what you do to me. Watch my spirit melt into your arms. Freeze this time so we'll never be apart, baby. I know you're comfortable under my skin, so don't let go. Hold me close, let the energy flow from my head to my toes. Like this bliss, let's get lit. Wake back up, then we do it again, baby. Call me a number one, baby, you can call me a Superman. Chochote utataka nitakupa man. You're my girl. Call me a number one, baby, you can call me a supergirl. Chochote unataka nitakupa, nitakupa. You're my man. Somebody call for my girl, call for my cure, call for my lover. Cause when the sunlight's at west side, you're always gonna be my number one. Somebody call for my man, call for me cure, call for my lover. Cause when the sunlight is at west side, you're always gonna be my number one. Tell me how you want it, daddy. Tell me how you want it, poppy. Tell me what you want, I'ma make you happy.
That is number one by La Band, playing right here in the 5 a.m. club, coming to you with our 5 a.m. thoughts. No rain, no flowers. Isn't that just a beautiful saying? There are times where we just spin our wheels and feel as if we are getting nowhere. We get tired, we grow weary, and we just simply feel worthless. Now, if I am preaching to the choir, say I. It's those rainy days where you just don't want to keep going. The truth is, and this is truly the beautiful sentiment, without rain, we never get to see the flowers bloom. When it comes to our lives, there are hard days. Maybe you're physically exhausted or mentally drained, but some days are just difficult. I will tell you guys, like today, waking up in the morning was very, very difficult. And in these moments, don't lose sight of the finish line. Don't let the worries or feelings of inadequacy prevent you from stepping into your potential, guys. Without the rain or the storms, there are no flowers. Your life will bloom. You just have to let the rain cultivate you. Because what I am learning is that the mess in your life doesn't define you. We all have issues and battles that we face. We also like to look at these tough parts of life and internalize it, believing that we are the problem. Well, Sonia is telling you that you are not a problem. You are not a mistake. You are worthy of love because God made you and all the mess that is you. I used to feel like a failure all the time. I didn't do great in school, and it often took me longer to understand things, which meant that I had teachers who got annoyed at me. I had a teacher who just told me, you know what, you will not amount to anything. Well, I know, it sucks, but I used to internalize all these things. And I'm the type of person who really internalizes and feels. So after school, it continued. And I really had to struggle with this because I honestly felt and I thought that, okay, since I'm not good in school and I'm not good with books, then I will never be good in anything. And you see, these messy moments can define you, but I had to get out of it because when I went to uni, I don't know, for some weird reason, I was really doing good. And that's because I was doing something that I loved, which was journalism. And I was like, hey, well, would you look at that? I am actually good at something. And then I stumbled upon modeling and then, So I want you guys to just remind yourself that you are not the mess in your life because it does not define you. You need to rest and reflect because this is very, very important for your growth. Okay, guys? Rain is important to bring flowers, but as people, we need to have time to let things grow. Seeds take time to take root. Results aren't always immediate. I'm impatient and love when things are quick, but I also have to remember that in life, results aren't like this. One of the biggest things I've learned is how important rest is. Rest is difficult to fit in, but you have to take time to let yourself decompress. You need to have a treat yourself moment. Maybe it's getting to bed early or it's taking a nice bubble bath, reading a good book, or just going out for a walk. We need to be willing to do all these things to be able to harness our strengths. If you are struggling, talk to someone you trust. If you are surrounded by toxic people, learn to create boundaries. Being able to think about what you're learning and what your season is teaching you helps you become more and more the person you have been created to be. Be willing to stop and listen to what the rain is showing you. Okay? So today, that's all I'm gonna talk about on our 5 a.m. thoughts. No rain, no flowers. This is the 5 a.m. Club, and you are tuned into Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Yeah. Why you always seem to go, taking me back and forth? Why you always seem to show you're the one I've been looking for? Mi natafuta wangu wa maisha, mi natafuta wangu wa maisha. I'm looking for a guy who might be just my type. So funny, has good vibes, who only has their eyes on me. You see, I've been hit and misses with this fellas. Wengi waliona kunitenda. Now I'm searching for a love, searching for a love that lasts forever. Why you always seem to go, taking me back and forth? Why you always seem to show you're the one I've been looking for? Mi natafuta wangu wa maisha, mi natafuta wangu wa maisha. Looking for connection or a mention, a DM on Twitter, profile back on Tinder. Find the one from this basic nigga. You're my lover. What's a girl got to do to get somebody who, someone who's ready to be true? Roho safi pia mali. I want a man who'll stand beside me, late night body to body. I'ma come through, be a wifey. Where could you be? Why you always seem to go, taking me back and forth? Why you always seem to show you're the one I've been looking for? Mi natafuta wangu wa maisha, mi natafuta wangu wa maisha. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, yeah, da, 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 da.
Tried to cope, I really hope that you would see you were the only girl for me, baby. I tried to cope, I really hope that you would see you were the only girl for me, baby. Tried to cope, I really hope that you would see you were the only girl for me, baby. Tried to cope, I really hope that you would see you were the only girl for me, baby.
League of my own, sauce so incredible. Started writing songs when they wanted a solicitor. Never read the rules, so I'm breaking all the tenements. A nigga so prolific, you would think that there was 10 of us. Damn, legion in me. Lord, cast my demons out. I've been tossing, I've been turning, I've been shutting people out. Lean not on your own understanding, but how, Lord, when they tell us that our egos are power? I'm gassed up, it's me, oh it's me. When really it's not, you are one of many. I go to these shows and now that's when I see that we move to this music like fish in the sea. I come home, sit at my desk, look for a pen with which I write. No time, so I'm dropping all these thoughts on sight. Dropping all this wisdom while no one will listen. Said I'm killing all this shit, hope I'm never convicted, no, hey. I've got the Trinity on my back like I'm Patrice in 06. It's holy, you know this, don't feel this, you're bogus. Vibes are contagious, they spread like a virus. They just cannot take it, my touch is like Midas, Black gold, yeah, it's black gold, yeah.
falls for you. Promise I'd have something more. Threw it out the door. Sometimes letting go propels you forward. I know what you're waiting for. Yeah. I know what you're waiting for. Didn't mean to bore you. I got what you need and more. Yeah. I got what you need and more. I was born to sing for you. I got what you need. Come on through. Bring your auntie and your neighbor. You gon' even see what I've been through. Nobody but you can save you. Learn your lessons, see what you can do. When you clear away your drama, count your blessings, say I love you too. You said, would you let me know when your new shit flows? I'll be right there front and center for you. I've been on the open road, I've been out the door. They say what is meant for you will find you. I know what you're waiting for. Yeah. I know what you're waiting for. Didn't mean to bore you. I got what you need and more. I got what you need and more. I was born to sing for you. I got what you need, come on through. Bring your auntie and your neighbor. You gon' even see what I've been through. Nobody but you can save you. Learn your lessons, see what you can do. When you clear away your drama, count your blessings, say I love you too. Oh baby, I told you before, see yourself. You already know, so excited. I hope you go far, it's all in the timing. Oh baby, I told you before, see yourself. You already know, so excited. I hope you go far, it's all in the timing.
It's Lamar.
That is Karun, I Know, playing right here in the 5 a.m. club. And it is about that time we get into our lyric or our lyrics of the day. Another hopeless night and you're feeling lonely because nobody seems to care about you lately. Another day to shine but you're feeling lazy. Want to make a change but you feel hazy. But there's no place to hide. You got to find the treasure buried inside. Just put your fear to the side and see how beautiful can come to life. Love it. So this song is called Reasons and it's by Wano Vocali and Heart the Band. So before I play the song, I'm just going to say the lyrics again because, oh my God, I love it. Another hopeless night and you're feeling lonely because nobody seems to care about you lately. Another day to shine but you're feeling lazy. Want to make a change but you feel hazy. But there's no place to hide. You've got to find the treasure buried inside. Just put your fear to the side and see how beautiful, how beauty can come to life. That is Wano Vocali, Reasons, and I'm gonna be playing it right here.
Another sleepless night in the city, another dripping hole in the ceiling. It's crowded but you're still alone. They taught you how to hide all your feelings. Kuna days you don't feel at home. Now kuna days you don't feel that strong. But let your love lift you up once more. It's your natural mystic revealing. But you never know what's waiting round the corner. Illusions in disguise as happy ever after, yeah. Let the dreamers keep on dreaming. And if seeing is believing, open the eyes of our hearts, yeah. you're alive. What is broken can be whole again. The light will shine upon your face. Don't worry about the past, you can't erase. It's okay, it's alright. It's just a season, na kuna reason. Another hopeless night and you're feeling lonely, cause nobody seems to care about you lately. Another day to shine but you're feeling lazy.
You wanna make a change, but you feel like a wheezy, and there's no place to hide.
You got to find a treasure buried inside. Just put your feet to the side. You see how beauty can come back to life. But you never know what's waiting round the corner. Illusions in disguise as happy ever after. Yeah. Let the dreamers keep on dreaming. And if seeing is believing, open the eyes of our hearts. It's alright, it's just a season, na kuna reason. It's okay, you're alive. What is broken can be whole again. The light will shine upon your face. Don't worry about the best, you can't erase. It's okay, it's alright. It's just a season, na kuna reason. Kuna sababu, yeah. 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 Hakuna sababu, yeah. Hakuna sababu, yeah. Hakuna sababu, yeah. Hakuna sababu. Leave the thunder outside and let us go into the peace and the calm of your heart. Take my hand in your hand and let us walk into a love that will not tear us apart. Squeeze my shoulder tighter and let us join in, and let's dance to the laughter we share. Place my hand on your shoulder and let us jump into the sea of love without a care. Oh, what we could do if we had a little faith. What we could do if we let love take place. And how it would be if we stop looking at a race. What we could do, it would be Roddy, not Omeme. It would be Roddy, Roddy, yeah. It would be Roddy, not Omeme. It would be Roddy. Leave the fighting outside and let us come in to a place of understanding. Takacha Mungu ni shati ya iname. We can do this, we've just got to try. Work with me and I will work with you, and we'll work for the future. Oh, walk with me and I will walk with you, and we'll find we won't faint when we get to the top. What we could do if we had a little faith. What we could do if we let love take
and how it would be if we stop looking at a race. What we could do, see through the eyes of love, and harmony and peace about what we could do, how it would be, what we could do, what we could do.
Got raised in the ghetto. Didn't have a dad, his mom died in labor. James only dreamt of his life getting better. Situation tricky, but he never gave up. Keeps on flying in big planes, traveling the world while talking the big game. Well, his mind was filled with big dreams. Opposite the tummy was empty like dry winds. So, it's not your bad from an old lady. Switched on cause the villagers were mad pretty. He joined the gang, one teaming wasn't really fitting. He didn't mean to steal, the devil made him do it. Soon, his dreams changed to a nightmare. James didn't really know how he got here. Lesson, this life ain't a fun fair. Keep your head up cause
It's gonna be alright. Just fine. You get through the night. It's gonna be alright. Just fine. You get through the night.
Started off as a dreamer, embraced every loss cause you knew you was a winner. Every morning working for the meal, ticket dinner. This 95 minutes make you wanna grab the Nina. What's a vision she was sinner, yeah, this streets ain't cool. You wanna own a condo mansion on it too. You wanna have a sports car, truck and a coupe and have two little kids the baby mama is due. Buddha, kuta, kuwa sawa, sawa. Your life ain't meant to be kawa, kawa. Big checks gonna be signed by the hour. All praise to the two gods with every power, yeah, through hell we see. The chance to go to heaven doesn't come for free. So go max out on the sharpest spree and hit the scene just like
It's gonna be alright. Just fine. You get through the night. It's gonna be alright. Just fine. You get through the night. They say it's over, but you're a survivor. Utakuwa poa, steam panda panda.
your dreams are big and so are we. So just believe in you and me cause itakuwa sawa sawa. Yeah, you get your dues paid, your rent paid. Young king in the making, you ain't no slave. Came from the gutter, now you slave parades. Gonna time for the lanes, yeah, we pop the
So just fine. You get through the night. It's gonna be alright. It's just fine. You get through the night.
Sawa Sawa by Dave Ndengwa, playing right here on Radio 254. This is the 5 a.m. Club, and I want us to discuss something that is quite crucial and very important: how to craft your life vision. Do you resonate with the following statements? Life is a journey. Life is short and should be enjoyed. Life is composed of departments that need to be optimized and balanced. If you do, it's probably because you have a certain philosophy towards life that is illustrated in one or all of the following statements that I have just mentioned. And generally, the statement is something that you believe in. These purpose of life statements have been linked to helping you live a longer life, no matter what your age. And I want us to be able to talk about your life vision. Do you ever feel completely lost when it comes to the future? As I approach my 30s, let me tell you, I have really been thinking about my future, and I want to be able to create a realistic life plan that I can actually follow. Though I've never had a super detailed plan for my life, I've always had a vision of what I want it to look like. From that vision, I've tried to make my goals, my values and habits align in some way or another. And I want us to be able to think about our vision plan. Sometimes all you need is to visualize the lifestyle you dream of having, even if it seems outlandish or impossible. Having a life vision gives you clarity around your future and what you want to get out of it. whether that's in the next month, the year, or 5 years. Today, I want us to be able to just talk about getting the clarity around your goals, your values, and your vision for the future. So you can just start taking action from a place of alignment. I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can be able to create a vision for your life. And this is the 5 a.m. Club. I want you guys to chime into this conversation. Our Twitter handle is at Radio254 Online. Let me know, have you ever crafted your life vision? If so, let me know how it is working out for you. We're going to be talking about this and more after the music break. You are tuned into Radio 254.
Across a million oceans where the clouds they glow and the moon hangs low. If you were with me, I wouldn't feel so bad when the days grow old and the nights get cold. But on this journey, all I have from you is my secret love. I'm on a journey over on the other side where the trains like wind and the cars can't speak. If you were with me, I wouldn't seem so mad talking in my sleep of your golden skin. But on this journey, all I have from you is my secret love. And so maybe, baby, when I get back, we'll go right back to where you tell me all your stories. So maybe, baby, I'll tell you, you're my secret love. You're my secret love. You're my secret love. You're my secret love. I'm on a journey beyond my bedroom walls where my dreams can live and where my soul roams free. Guess you're not with me, so I lay my heart to rest, keep it in my sleeve and pray to God to keep me on this journey. See, all I have from you and on this journey is all I have with me on this journey. I'll be all I can be, live, love, and laugh. Hey, on this journey, all I have from you and on this journey is all I have with me on this journey.
This is the 5 a.m. Club and it is Alternative Wednesday. I hope you are enjoying the playlist that I made for you guys today. Since we all have different goals and dreams for the future, getting clear on your vision will help you create a path that feels the most fulfilling to you. The first thing to do before thinking too far ahead in the future is to define what success really means to you. Better yet, ask yourself if success is really the end game. If not, what is the end game for you? Is it happiness? Is it wealth? Is it peace? Is it self-love? The list can go on and on, but you need to ask yourself, what is my definition of success? Another way to think about it is to imagine your future self. When you are in your 50s, what do you want? What do you want your life experiences to be? Think about what you want to accomplish in your lifetime and what kind of person you want to be known as. I'm not sure about you, but I do want to be somebody who can be remembered simply for just trying and doing my best. If you want to start creating a vision for your future, here's where you start. And there is a list that I want you guys to be able to think about. And perhaps if you have a pen and paper close to you, please write these things down because I believe that they will be able to help you. Of course, our dreams and goals are going to change over time, but let's focus on what we want right now. You don't have to figure out your entire life right away, Apana, but doing this now will just give you a little more direction of what you want. So sit in a quiet place, turn the volume up and I want you to visualize exactly what you want out of these 7 areas of your life. They're just 7, not going to bombard you guys with a lot. Lakini, please, if you can, write them down. If you can, just save and save these things because I believe that they will be able to help you. The first one is financial. How much do you make annually? What does your home look like? Where are you living? What kind of car or what means do you take when you are going to work or to school? So you need to be able to just sit down, think about what you want to be able to make, and think about where you want to be able to be in the next 5-10 years financially. The next thing is your career. Where are you working? What are you doing? Who are you working with? Are you going to be working there in the next 5-10 years? Remember that you are thinking about it now, but as for your future, because this is your vision, this is where you want to go, this is where you see yourself in 5 to 10 years. The next is recreation. What do you do in your free time? What hobbies are you working on? What are you doing as of now that is helping you just to ease off? Where are you going on vacation? So please think about these things. These are just questions that I'm asking you that you should ask yourself. The next is health. What are you doing to stay healthy? What are you eating? How do you stay fit? Are you free from disease and illness? What are some of the things that you are doing to make sure that your health is 100%? Okay? The next thing, number 5, is relationships. What is your relationship with your family like? How often do you see your friends? What type of romantic relationship are you in? If you are married, how is that going? Are you happy? Are you pleased? Are you making sure that you are doing what needs to be done on your end? Your personal life. How are you improving yourself as a person? How are you nourishing your mind, your body, and your soul? What kind of goals are you working towards? This is just your personal life. Okay? Number 7, the last, is community. What kind of communities are you part of? What is your role in your community? How are you helping others around you? After you've visualized these things, I want you to write them down. Seriously, Yani, write them down. I have the same list and I am going to write them down. And I want you to just visualize and make these plans according to your goals, because my goals are going to be different from your goals and what I envision for my future. And I'm sure you're probably wondering, okay, I'm going to write down these goals, but what if my vision changes? What if my goals change? Now, I'm the kind of person who changes my mind on a daily basis. I'll set goals for myself and then completely forget about them in a few weeks because I've moved on to something else. The thing is that our bigger vision doesn't change as much as we might think it does. Our vision, our dreams, and our goals are often deeply ingrained within us and our values. Whenever I've written down a list of things that I want to accomplish in my life, I'll revisit it years later or a couple of months and find that I've either accomplished things without realizing it, or I still want to accomplish them, but in a different way than I first imagined. I think, and I would say this, our priorities change more often than our goals change. Okay? Things that were once our top priority can get pushed aside because another priority takes over. And that is totally okay. Don't worry about whether your vision will make sense in years to come. What I want you to do is focus on what you want out of life at this current moment and then roll with it. Okay? What does your vision for the future look like? I hope that this will be able to just better guide you. And I think visualization is very important, just like manifestation and just like how we start the show with the morning affirmations. And it is very helpful because you can be able to just set yourself right for the future. And I want you guys to just think about this, okay? I'm just going to repeat the areas that I said: your finance, your career, your recreation, your health, your relationships, your personal life, and your community. So make sure that you are jotting these things down, visualize, and let me tell you, the bigger your visions are, the better. And just know that if they're not big enough, then you are not dreaming big enough. This is the 5 a.m. Club. You are tuned into Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Funny how time flies. Baby, you make me feel alright, okay. Sunday morning vibes. Phones are off and all we got is time all day. Breakfast in bed, Netflix and chill. Afternoon sex, we can stay out of sight, baby.
doesn't matter what we do, as long as I'm with you. This love affair has me weak in my knees, and I can't catch my breath, though I'm so pleased. Your groove and my flow go together like sun and sky. As our love grows, I'm more at ease. It's a beautiful day every morning when I look at you. Beautiful day, ooh. It's a beautiful day, newly dawning, lying next to you. Love affair, ooh.
Every morning, baby.
Come with me, take my hand, let's make moves, let's slow dance. Won't you sway with me? It's us against the world. Let's let loose, sip that goose, hold me close. It's me and you, this ain't no rules. It's you I choose. I'll hold you down until the end. On me you always can depend. Oh baby, it doesn't matter what we do, as long as I'm with you. This love affair is nirvana, it's paradise. Can't catch my breath, though I'm so pleased. My groove needs your flow, like the sun seeks horizon lines. As our love grows, it gets more deep. It's a beautiful day every morning when I look at you. Beautiful day, ooh. It's a beautiful day, newly dawning, lying next to you. Love affair, ooh.
Every morning, baby.
Maswali mengi yanambana, hata anashindwa kulala. Achola kweli waumia, ni lini yeye atafanikiwa? Mtoto wake anafaa kuenda shule, na vibarua vimekuwa nunge. Hataki ishi maisha ya bure kama yule mama yake. Maisha ni duara, kila kitu huzunguka. Haba haba ni kibaba, kilicho chako hakitakupita. Nguloe, ngulo mwelela, nguloe, ngulo mwaewa. 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 Kila siku ni tofauti, kama ujui utakula nini, na usiku hakuna kubarizi ikiwa hali haibadiliki. So nane ukiguza utaenda shule, na rwabe ukiguza hutalala stenje. Ninatumai itakuwa poa one day, na kila mtu atazoea starehe. Maisha ni duara, kila kitu huzunguka. Haba haba ni kibaba, kilicho chako hakitakupita. Ngulo mwelela, ngulo mwaewa, ngulo mwelela, ngulo mwaewa, ngulo mwelela, ngulo mwaewa, ngulo biashara na wera, we unayetafuta kazi, mahari ili umari, we unayesaka amani na haki, mapenzi ikijaribu kukuwai, wewe usijali, itakuwa shwari.
Nane wazo shalanda wenye ekaleze indibede kukonda wene kangela unebona ndinyonga ndisehla ndikangela uthando ndikangela uthando ndikangela uthando ndikangela uthando Sos independent Benze kanjani nangoku Ndiphinde ndaze khathaza Ndikhangela uthando Ndikhangela uthando Ndikhangela uthando
You want to feel love, or if you want to give love, like no expectations, man. There shouldn't be any expectations, you know? Yeah, there's no like formula either, you know, on how to love someone. There's no formula on how to love yourself either, you know?
But for you to love someone, you gotta love yourself first.
In this world that we live in, there's two main motivating forces. It's love or fear. And you can't explain love.
It is now 7:17 a.m. Time to get into the news and find out what has been happening in Kenya. Fresh twist as Azimio now suspends bipartisan talks for 7 days. The Azimio La Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party has now made an abrupt about turn and suspended its participation in the bipartisan talks for 7 days, citing lack of goodwill from the Kenya Kwanza side on the issues they raised. Dar es Salaam port overtakes Mombasa in new World Bank ranking. In the latest report on the world's most efficient ports, the World Bank has said that the port of Mombasa has been overtaken by Tanzania's Dar es Salaam port, posing a threat to Kenya's economy. Ruto picks Chebukati's wife, Mary Wanyonyi, as CRA chairperson. President William Ruto has nominated the wife of former Independent Electrical Boundaries Commission IEBC chairperson chairman Wafula Chebukati, Miss Mary Wanyonyi, to be the new chairperson of the Commission of Revenue Allocation. Court suspends Talanta Hela Council, its technical committees. A council appointed by President William Ruto on February 10, 2023, to identify and develop sporting talents countrywide, was dealt a blow by the High Court when it quashed the Gazette notice established by the body. Correctional Services PS Estangero resigns. Correctional Service Principal Secretary Estangero has resigned in a crucial dated Tuesday, May 23, 2023. Head of Public Service Felix Koskei noted that Ngero resigned due to personal reasons. Experts say proposed VAT on fuel is toxic to economy. Registrar of Political Parties ratifies expulsion of Kioni Murade from Jubilee Party. The Office of the Registrar of Political Parties has ratified changes in the Jubilee Party that saw Vice Chairperson David Murade and Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni expelled from the outfit. Amadi defends self in 130 million fake gold scandal. Chief Registrar of the Judiciary Anne Amadi has distanced herself from the 130 million fake gold scandal, saying she was not aware of the alleged fraudulent transactions between her son's firm and a Dubai-based company. Kalonzo moves to consolidate backyard, trains eye on presidency. Small businesses to be mandated to join Chamber of Commerce. All registered companies in Kenya may soon be forced to join the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, KNCCI. 3.5 billion marked for Kisumu Muhoroni Road works. The Treasury has appointed and apportioned 3.58 billion over the next 3 financial years for the construction of the grand 63-kilometer Kisumu Miwani Chemelil Muhoroni Kipsetit Road. Ruto's 5,000 smartphone, a pipe dream with tax increase. Telco giant Safaricom has ruled out the possibility of assembling a 5,000 mobile phone locally with the proposed increase of import duty. And finally, I think the best news to happen. Uganda has now legalized marijuana and Mira. Ugandan's health ministry has issued guidelines to individuals and companies seeking to grow or export marijuana for medical purposes, paving the way for the East African country to join cannabis-producing countries on the continent. I am hoping that Kenya does get to legalize marijuana and follow in Ugandan's footsteps. This is the 5 a.m. Club. I'm your host with the most, Sonia Pinto, and you are tuned into Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Yeah, don't let me go, 'cause I just wanna be here, don't wanna be there. I'ma take you when you need the rescuing. I'ma risk it, 'cause they wouldn't get the best of me. Unanichanganyanga, ukiwakawaka, na kustopa unibamba sana. Anything you do, when it come a star, you are my everything and nothing comes between, 'cause nitakukumbatia, juu sitaki wacha wende, nitakukumbatia tena na tena na tena. Hata ukikuwa na shida tutaweza tu, tutahandle hizo vita, yatapita tu, nitakukufaitia. hizo vita yatapita tu, nitakukufaitia, anything for you, nitakukumbatia we. la dinner when it got Valentine's Day. Tequila dinner when it got Valentine's Day.
Like you fucking with the sounds cool.
Ooh, yeah. Man, shit's been tight, you dig? But like, you know, we're still out here, man. We're still doing our thing. Young niggas. Yeah. Man, I pull up in the dark red Beamer. Whole crew trap bangs when they see us. We just poured 3 bricks in a liter. Cold streets gotta move with the heater. Step on, you get 6 feet deep. Neck frost in my teeth, Aquafina. 10 racks for like each set of sneakers. And my bitch bad, nah, you ain't seen her. Niggas they hit on the kid, living the hit is a myth. Started just minding my biz, do what I want, you dig? They calling my name in the strip, 18 and I'm hitting the lick. When you this young and the old chicks push up on you, know you the shit. Hotline bling in the club everywhere, since the money chasing me. The back chains, I want in the rack, everybody rehearse what you say to me. My dance looking like some type of scout for a lingerie model agency. Hella girls trying to chastise me, the fullest half of them nigga G. Throw some bands on these hoes, poppers out on these hoes. 16 on my heart broke, the music of money I chose. About to get a red drop top with the horse on it, call it Bojack. Pop a smile for these broke cats, hey niggas show them where it goes at. If them niggas stuck in shit, moving with a stick, something like an old man. Straight bullet to the head, all them niggas dead, now this shit throwbacks. Oh man, slow man, show man, and no man. Soul froze nigga, snowman. You a broke nigga, no cap. Man, I pull up in the dark red Beamer. Whole crew trap bangs when they see us. We just poured 3 bricks in a liter. Cold streets gotta move with the heater. Step on, you get 6 feet deep. Neck frost in my teeth, Aquafina. 10 racks for like each set of sneakers. And my bitch bad, nah, you ain't seen her. On the ground on the regular, like a pro skater, through these niggas goofy. Me and Temp, we both G's on we side to side, and I ain't talking Gucci. We don't beef, dog, it's all peace, but a belt buckle always pack a Uzi. The clip starting from the hip down to my knee, looking like it's Call of Duty. Little grander, we post it up, with fast persona. Flip the bed, then we close it up. Shotty ass hyperbolic, pass bars when I saw it. Nigga had to get up on it. Booty bounce cause I'm ballin'. She a 10 if I'm honest. Hit you up cause I wanted you. Came to see cause I wanted to. Now you say you waiting with it. What about the hotel room rendezvous? Don't trip, I am mad. Real shit, I'm kinda glad. Stepped out of the picture, now I can focus on the cash. Hit you up cause I wanted you. Came to see cause I wanted to. Now you say you waiting with it. What about the hotel room rendezvous? Don't trip, I am mad. Real shit, I'm kinda glad. Stepped out of the picture, now I can focus on the cash.
Hello, hello, and you guys are tuned into Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content. This is the 5 a.m. club. I've been holding it down since 5 a.m. and it is now 7:30 and my guest is in the building. I have Bran Furaha, who is an actor, a commercial model. He's a voiceover artist. He is a photographer and apparently a radio presenter. Bran Furaha is in the building, guys, and I'm super, super excited to be able to talk to him today morning. Bran.
Yes, I'm here.
Uko aje leo?
Niko freshi barida.
Uko freshi barida.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your name. Bran Furaha, especially the Furaha part. Is that your actual name?
It's my actual name.
Really?
On the ID.
On the ID?
Yes.
So are you like a happy person?
Most of the time, yes.
Yeah?
Unless I'm hungry, of course. You know?
Awesome. So I saw you on a page online and I was like, I've seen this person on an ad somewhere, and I went onto your page, and I've seen that you've really done a lot in this industry. Well, you're starting out, but I feel like you've done a lot. Can we talk about when you started acting specifically before we start talking about all the other things that you do?
I started acting in October or November of 2020.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm very fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how I ended up in the industry, but I remember I used to watch just movies and all, and I was like, how do people get here? Just a passive thought.
Yeah.
Then I remember there's this friend of mine, her name was Sandra,
Mm-hmm.
and she mentioned about having theater classes and all that. I was like, wait, okay. So people can actually get into acting in Kenya.
Yeah.
I was like, that's really interesting. So we talked for a few weeks. Then there were some auditions that were happening on Wayakiwe.
Mm-hmm.
And those were my first ever auditions. I was on the audition line from about 8 a.m. in the morning
Mhm.
till 9 p.m.
Oh my God. Yani these auditions,
Mm-hmm.
they usually take the whole day.
Right now, I say there are secrets which we know now to get in through.
Hey, but do you want to give us those secrets?
Talk to me.
Okay, so let's talk about your first audition. How was it, and what were you auditioning for?
Oh no, I didn't even audition in the last place. Yeah, in the first place.
Really?
Yeah.
How now?
The line was so long,
Mhm.
and if you remember, it was the COVID period.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had curfew and everything, and I was on Wayakiwe. I had to come back all the way to Kasarani, and I was like, ah. But it was an experience.
Mhm.
Just being there, I met a lot of people, and most of them I don't remember. but I met a lot of people, and it was a thrill for me.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, you know what? I will definitely audition again, and this time like proper audition.
Mhm.
And that's when I got to an audition at somewhere around Nyayo Stadium.
Mhm.
And
Tell us.
I got in the audition room. I wanted to play a character who's angry, who's mad.
Mhm.
And in my head, I was in character. I was mad. I was angry. Leaving the audition room, the guy was like, "Hey, banositue."
Yani you're in character like that.
That's what I believed. Right now is when I realized that the guy was actually being sarcastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But as time went, I tried researching for acting schools and all that. None came on. I never found any at the time.
Mhm.
So I just told myself I'm going to learn acting through auditioning.
Ah.
Just with time, pole as time goes. And in the long run, I'd say it worked.
It worked.
Yes.
So how many auditions had you been for until you actually got a role?
Honestly, I'm lucky because not a lot.
Mhm.
Because I remember I started in October. In January is when I landed my first role.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The project never ended up coming out,
Mhm.
but it kind of gave me the motivation I needed to know that, you know what, you can actually do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember a few months later is when I landed a surf ad.
Oh,
Yes.
congratulations.
My first ever. That was
Your
a thrill.
first ever
Yes.
gig.
And actually, no.
No?
That wasn't the first big thing. What I landed first was in
Mhm.
2021 is what you saw being advertised in Cinema Focus. The
Mm,
volume. I landed that role back in 2021.
okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was scary.
Mhm.
Considering the director we were shooting with is still a big name in Africa. So
Mhm.
it was a thrill, and I was so happy to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that is at the time is when I was actually in radio. So that's when I actually did that
That
thing.
advert.
That audition.
The audition.
Yeah, it was the best thing ever for me, and that's why I'm happy I landed that role. As you can see for now from what you saw there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about radio because you've mentioned it. Where were you working as a radio presenter?
It was also an online radio station.
Mhm.
I think it was called Zonk.
Mhm.
And I was there for 5 months. I landed this
Mhm.
job through the first acting gig I got.
Mhm.
So apparently they also had a radio station, and they liked me, and they told me to come and try radio for them.
Yeah.
And I'd say I enjoyed those 5 months. I loved working on radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my show was from 10 p.m. to 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The late night shows, eh?
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. And It's something I'll venture into that back, I'm sure, along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So here you are, you've done an advert. Nahitaji ujikinge pata chanjo. How was that?
That was my first ad.
Now that was your first ad.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was a thrill.
Tell us about it. How was it working with the other people, your directors, and doing an actual advert, you know?
Excited,
Mhm.
cold, because I remember we shot that somewhere in Limuru.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Na Limuru anga ni kubaridi.
Sana.
Yeah.
The cold kills, but it was, I think for me, the shoot took about either 30 minutes or an hour just for my segment. And
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Na hakukuwa na retakes mingi.
you know, Zuri. So you saw the lines ni kidogo too.
Yeah.
So, and that's when I worked with this director. His name is Abu Melita.
Mhm.
We also worked with him in the project we're shooting, Volume.
Mhm.
That's when I met him, and there's this other casting director called Isaiah Evans, and those names,
They're big.
yes, just being there, it's, you know, like unajua ni motivation kidogo kidogo ndio inakuonyesha kwamba you're on the right path.
Really.
Like now, one minute you're starting with the casting guys being sarcastic and everything, and now you're working some big names. So
Yeah.
and it was a thrill. Alafu, I remember 3 weeks later ikatokezea.
Ikatokezea.
Yes.
How was it seeing yourself on the screen and like especially for your family and your friends? How was that?
Surreal.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I think it was the first. Wow. A lot of people saw it.
Mhm.
That's true. That's true. And I kept on getting calls like, Brian, who niwe tunaona?
Ni wewe.
Like, mko sure? No, it's me, but uko sure? Gani? Hapana, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I get outside and this friend is like, wait, pata chanjo. Then this guy, I remember this guy was like, unatuambia tuvae mask na yako iko wapi? So, you know, at the time I wasn't, it'll take a minute for me to even know what they're talking about. But once it hits me, I just laugh nikienda na nini.
Yeah.
But it felt good, you know, it felt good because nasema at least na achieve chenye nataka. Because for me, it's not the public attention that I seek, it's the growth natafuta. And the fact that people are now seeing my work just...
Yeah.
It just puts a smile on my face.
On your face. And your family, are they supportive?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I guess they're quiet periods. But then I usually just shock them with it's something. They're like, okay, it's cool. Just chill and watch you do your thing. Yeah.
So you quit school?
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's on break for a bit. I'm actually supposed to start in 2 months or something. I want to do film and TV productions.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Where?
A school in town, ADMI.
Oh, I know ADMI. ADMI is really good.
That's where I want to go because I remember it's last year or the other. I think it's last year. I joined the school, RTI, and I wanted to do IT. Now, at the time, I thought IT will involve also things to do with editing and all that. But then I get in and they're doing coding and everything. And I'm like, "Oof, okay, since I'm here, I'll give it a shot."
I'll give it a shot.
Yes. So at the time, I was trying to balance IT. I was trying to balance training. I train 120 meters.
Yeah, you're an athlete.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was also trying to balance with acting. So everything of mine would be scheduled. So at the school, there was a bit of a mess. A teacher would be late for class. It would mess my schedule up. So on this particular day where they really got on my nerves, we were to have a cut on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I put everything else aside for that cut. I get to school, it's not there. So the teacher came in and I was like, okay, we'll do it on Thursday in the afternoon. I'm like, okay, cool. I can put everything I was doing in the afternoon in the morning so I can make that cut. So I'm at Nyayo Stadium training. I get a call. Brian, uko wapi? I'm like, see, I'm training. I'll be in school later. And he's like, no, we're already done with the cut. I'm like, wait, what?
What?
So that really, really annoyed me. And
Yeah.
I think hapo ndo nikasema, okay, hapa, as much as I'm trying, this is not what I actually wanted to do because kutaka kuifanya. I am pushing myself to do it, and the teachers are not making it easy.
Yeah.
And I just had to put it aside until now. I now do what I want to do now. That film and TV production.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I do that, I think naweza sukuma kila kitu mbele.
Kila kitu. Let's talk about being an athlete. Were you an athlete before being an actor, before being a radio presenter?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, so we can say that your athlete is what started you on this journey.
Actually, yeah. when did I start training? Back in 2014. Now that was now being an athlete because I was in a school in Mombasa. It was called Shri Sominarayan. Guy, that name.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, now this one was in Mombasa. And I remember we just had a club meeting, sports day coming close. And this one teacher was like, Brian, see, I want you to do the 100 meters for us. I had never run before.
Really? So it was your first time. You're running 100 meters.
Yes.
Let's go.
And I was like, you know what? I'm not sure because I've never done this. And no, you're running for us. So come we have training. Come competition day. I remember I came fifth. I came fifth in the inter-house competitions, and from there on they picked the inter-school team, and my name was just there. By the way, because they remember the coach coming like, you know what, Brian, we're putting you here because I just want to see what you have. We're not sure about you yet. That felt like a challenge for me.
Yeah.
And I took it.
You like challenges, huh?
I don't like it when people question me. I don't like it. It's like,
don't doubt me.
So I trained, came the inter-school competition, and I got best boy in schools. That is both in field and...
What?
Yeah, just because they doubted me. I don't like that.
That is incredible. So did you train?
We trained at the school.
Yeah?
Yeah, we trained at the school. And then after that is when now I remember my dad, tulikuwa Nyali Beach Hotel, and one of the coaches from school in Nairobi was, he's a 100-meter coach. He was around then. My dad was like, it's like my dad saw him. I wasn't actually at Nyali Beach at the time. I was in school. So I'm leaving school. My dad is like, Sukuja Nyali Beach Kiasi. So I rushed there. He's met the coach. The coach is like, he's like, your dad just approached me and assumed that I was a coach, which he was.
That's so interesting.
And he was like, you know what? I would like to see what he can do. Kapele Koko Beach, 1, 2, 3 runs. I was with him for like 10 minutes. I felt like I was dying.
Yeah.
Because he knew what he was actually doing, like proper, like he trains and he was like, come to Nairobi.
Yeah.
And that is when I first stepped in Nairobi in December 2014, I think. No, 15 June. Musho 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 Musho.
Now, was this your first time in Nairobi?
Staying in Nairobi.
Staying in Nairobi. Yes. How was that for you?
Cold.
Yeah, because I could imagine like Coastal, you're used to, it's a bit slow paced, it's hot, and then now you're coming to Nairobi and you're coming to live here. So did you guys move with your family or did you move alone?
Just me. And I only came for like a week.
Yeah?
For a week in December, and it was the longest week of my life.
Tell us why.
Because first of all, it's not just cold. I have to train every single morning. I am up at 5 a.m. to go train in the gym. In the evening, I have to go back to the same gym. And if not that, I'm at Nyayo Stadium at 6 in the morning. In the evening, I'm at the gym. Oh my God.
That must have been quite a lot for you, especially training. I feel like it demands so much from you as an athlete.
Yes, mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Because you know how sweet sleep can be. And now you're waking up, unaenda kujitesa mwenyewe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. It was 1 week, and I was like, let's just do it. And it paid off because I went back to Mombasa, and now when I was now old enough to now be part of the senior competitions in the same school.
Okay.
And I remember that fun. The sad thing is that I did not compete as in on the 100 meters because we had a class ahead of us which had now to take over. Since they were leaving, they were given priority and they were there, so they were better.
Yeah.
And I remember only did like one race. Not much happened in that one. That was for inter-school, but I dominated in the inter-house though. Because I didn't train for a whole week just to come and suffer. Right? But before I left the school, it was semi I left my mark. Because whatever I did for that 1 week was enough. And it shows there are levels in every game. But I left there being the first guy in that school to actually have won the 100 meters in a long time.
In a long time.
Apparently the coach cried.
Oh.
I hope he never hears me.
That is incredible. So you had such an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then now you come. So how do you find your way now to Nairobi?
Nairobi 2017 June. I remember that's when I came and I left Mombasa to come here just fully train.
Full train.
Yes, just athletics. and I thought it was tough, but things got tougher as time goes. And I made friends who are now family through those training.
Yeah.
The coach is like a second dad to me
Oh.
at this point because alinipenda.
Yeah.
Ananiumiza lakini at the time
It's tough love.
at the time family was still in Mombasa, so mimi ndo nilikuwa huko, and he'd given me a place to stay because he wanted because na train he wanted me close to the gym and everything. So naenda gym ananitesa for like 2 hours na maliza ananipatia chai na mkate.
Yeah.
Naenda nyumbani ananipigia simu, uko wapi, kuja gym. That's night in the evening, another cup of tea, food, and it was interesting. I trained for like another 3 to 4 months before I had my first race. And my first race was in Kakamega, no, Mumias.
Yeah, I know Mumias.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what the name of this pitch was, but I remember kulinyesha, muddy. I had not carried my spikes.
Oh no.
So I had to borrow running shoes, yeah. And I don't know, nilikam number 5 or 6. Hey, people can run out here. What I thought I could do in high school,
Yeah.
it was nothing.
It was nothing
It
compared.
was nothing.
And now you're with the big boys, eh?
The real ones, man. And it was thrilling to say me. I've just grown through all that, Nini. Even when it got to a point where I had to put sprints on hold for a bit, because with sprints, financially you need to be good, because you need to buy supplements, you need to pay for gym memberships. There's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I'm spending what I don't have. So, and I didn't know. I remember 2020, I did a lot actually.
Yeah.
Before I got into acting, I did a lot. I remember I did photography, which you've seen there.
Yes.
Yes, I did
Voiceover acting.
voiceover.
Tutafika hapo, okay.
I did editing.
Oh. Video editing.
Just like creative editing and all that. If you, I don't know if it's on my current Instagram page, but I think the last post is this thing of a deer. It's something nilieka pamoja na I'll never take that down.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful thing I created.
You created.
Yeah. So before I actually ended up on, I even tried online writing. Not for me. Not for me.
Wow, I really love that you were out here hustling, huh?
I had to find something. Because the thing is, I'm a very practical person. I just love doing things. Mimi ukinipatia, I like ukinipatia mambo
Working
na
with-
theory ni ngumu.
Yeah.
I like just show me what to do.
Hata mimi, by the way, niko hapo. Practicality, anything that I can do with my hands, yes. Lakini theory, sijui kusoma, z.
Tricky sana, but
Yeah.
I try. But I know where I work best. So before I actually hadi uzuri mpaka coach wants me back on training so badly.
Yeah.
But he's the one who told me this year, Komba, you will not be running this year. And I'm cool with that because it gives me time to gain weight, to gain muscle, and get to that your weight. You know what, Brian?
Yeah.
We're ready to take over. And I'm coming for these guys.
Yeah?
I want the sprinters to know that I'm coming.
Hey.
Yeah. What was stopping me, I will not be stopping me for too long anymore.
I like that. I like that. Let's talk about Sky Girls Pa. You are Brian playing Brian. Tell us about how you ended up in this amazing series and how it was. Take us through auditions, take us through when you got the actual role and how it was filming.
Now this will be crazy.
Yeah.
Because it will seem unajonga zile yenye unasema this seems too real to be true. I mean too crazy to be true.
Yeah.
These auditions zilikuja from one of the audition pages on Instagram. And I remember I saw it. And nigga skumia to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Let me send, he's called Alex. Let me send you this, you try out your luck. Mimi says the audition because I don't fit the role. You don't have a guy who could sing, who could play the guitar. I was like, you know what, my guy? You just go for it. I can't be what? Brian, hapana. You just try your luck. We never know.
Yeah.
Niliangalia it for like 2 days. Nikasema cool, nikatuma online. Online I get a response. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, you got a call back.
I'm like, okay. Kumbe si jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, like, okay, cool. Audition inakuja, it was at KNT. Nikajipeleka KNT. And I'm like, you know what? Tufanye kitu tuende, cause bado kwa audition line kuna jamaa anapiga gitaa naimba na yake yote the voice. I'm like,
He,
hey,
hapa nitaweza kweli.
I was like, okay, I'll try. Wakaingia ndani.
Yeah.
And then I remember the guy who was after me, who was before me, was actually the guy who sang his heart.
Oh my God. Your competitor.
Niko hapo tu na I'm just, you know what, I'm here to do what I want to, I love to do. Ninge tu nifanye nitoke hapa.
Yeah.
I got into the audition room and then the voice of the casting lady, Davina Leonard, alikuwa kwa, she was on a speaker somewhere, hakukuwa in the actual room. So all you have are the cameramen and all that guys.
So you can't see her, but you can hear her.
So
Wow.
she's like, can you position the camera like this so that I can see him properly? I'm like, so Minika, I don't know. It was an interesting audition.
Yeah.
If you look at one of the Sky Girls videos, you'll see the auditions itself. It's on YouTube, the audition itself. Because my friends waliona tukacheka tu wote.
Bwata nitaenda niangalie.
Yeah. So she just came in. Not came in. Her voice came in.
Yeah.
And akaniambia, introduce yourself. What role are you auditioning for? I was going for the same role. I was like, yes, Brian, because it's there. Then I remember from the description she gave me, I auditioned for Mato. Mato is what Sanchez played.
Oh, yes, yes.
And once you were done, sikujua. For once, I'd just come to learn once you audition to just put that out of your head because high ID.
True.
Then a week later, I see another casting call.
What?
It's for the exact same roles. And I'm like, hi.
Okay.
Sasa hii ni kusema aje. And then they've written, if you had auditioned before, please do not come for these ones. I'm like, who is she, man? I'm like, this is just gone.
Yeah.
So this one, on that Saturday that they were to hold those auditions, I decided, you know what, I'm not going to go for those ones because wamesema kama ni audition see. And so as much as I feel disappointed that clearly they didn't get what they wanted, it's cool.
Yeah.
Kaingia kwa matatu. Now I was just on my way to train. I was going to the gym sasa. And notification inakuja, hi Brian, on the same Saturday.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've been shortlisted. Can you come to AOP Films on Monday with the closed auditions? Like, huh?
What?
So hii panicking yote nimejitesa. All I had to do was just be a bit patient. Nilifurahi mpaka gym. I remember training session yote naumia but na smile.
Na smile too.
We went there on Monday. That's when I met with Akina Sarah, Sanchez. This was another set of auditions. And we didn't get really much information from that. Because I remember nili audition, nikamwambia, okay, can you just chill outside? We'll call you back later.
Yeah.
Auditions ikaenda sikuitwa ndani tena. So we just went home. Nikasema, it's cool. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
December goes. No information.
Yeah.
January, you get a call. Kujeni huko. We are sitting to this is your role, this is your role. I was like,
What? So you didn't hear from them for like a month. So at a
like 2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks.
Yes.
So you're not even thinking about it. You just moved on.
Nilikuwa nimesema ni sawa tu. It's like, what else can we do? Tafanya nyingine.
Yeah.
And then January comes, to a meeting. I'm like, script read through. This is your role. Hi. We're on set. Oh my God. It was a beautiful 3 weeks. We shot for 3 weeks. It was so good.
Yeah.
Really enjoy on that. Then comes, now you know when you're on, once things get on Citizen, that's a whole other story. Because hata kama watu walikuwa waja kuniona kwa advertisement.
At least that's how wanakuona and they're watching.
Citizen haijuangi kuficha because a lot of people watch it.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, if you're on Maisha Magic or all this other thing, it's cool. Not many people have that. But Citizen, it's just so nationally wide that so kila message umesema yule ni kijana wa Sky Girl. I don't know why they insist on calling me that, but that was a whole other experience on its own. It was beautiful working with those with Sky Girls. They were very nice, very inviting, and nilipenda tu work now. It's one of the positive sides of the industry.
Yeah.
Unajipatanga in a set, maybe things are not as good, but then you find yourself, where everyone is so welcoming, so loving, una feel kama kwa nyumbani.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Brian. How was it for you playing the role, Brian? Because now you had to go back to being a teenager. Here you are, you're a singer, and you're playing the guitar. Take us through how this role was for you.
It was challenging. Because it's like everyone on set reverted to that high school mentality.
Yeah.
People became their characters.
Yeah.
Mato became the bully. I became the quiet, shy guy. Kuna the popular group.
Yeah.
So it's like outside isn't in my best day.
Mhm.
But during that period of shooting,
Yeah.
it felt like an actual high school setup, which I feel was perfect for the shoot.
Mm.
Because I feel like I don't fit in whether
Mhm.
we are shooting or not, and it took us finishing the shoot to realize what had actually been happening on that set.
Mm.
Because I'm like, ilikuwa ni mzito because pia unashindana kwa uniform the whole day. And I remember I didn't really like high school.
Mhm.
Not Shri.
Mhm.
Because before I went to Shri, I was in a school in Kakamega. It was called St. Charles Luanga. Hey,
Kwa nini? How was your high school experience like?
just the longer, but because Shri was okay, it was actually good.
Yeah.
Because that's when I discovered sports and all that.
Mhm.
Luanga was a whole other story.
Mhm.
I remember because I was only in that school for 2 terms,
Mhm.
and nilikuwa mono.
Really? Oh my God. How was it being a mono? Is it true that you guys actually get bullied?
There was it was no bullying.
Mhm.
Somebody tried bullying me.
Mhm.
Na mimi nikakuwa mjanja.
Ah.
Because it was cold first of all.
Mhm.
And then the guy who tried bullying me was a Form 4 guy.
Mm.
Unajua normally when they're serving food and that's we put the food on a big plate.
Yeah.
So ugali ilikuwa imekuwa kwa sinia nyingine kubwa.
Mm.
So all you have to do is just go pick a piece because they've sliced it.
Yeah.
So nimezuba kidogo looking back. Everyone's taking their piece. And then there's left one big piece and one small one. And on this side time walikuwa wametumix Form 1s na Form 4s. So I don't know why they chose that. So mimi nikaangalia ugali nikasema mimi ndo nafaa kula ugali ndogo. Nikachukua kubwa nikachukua nikapotea. So I look back, I see the Form 4 guy anafinya ugali kwa nani amechukua
Ugali yangu.
I was like, mimi nimeenda because I was like I could not. That is
Yeah.
the one instant where that almost happened because I was like
Mm.
this is kufanja hapa.
Yeah.
The punishments nini, it was just too much because honestly in my opinion I don't see how that helps. I believe in Kenya they're so focused on the educational part that they kill the creative side of it. And it's the one thing which you lack if you compare to countries like the US.
Yeah.
They build what a child is most proficient in. Like, ukikuwa fiti on this, we'll work on that. Go to school, sawa, but they school for art. They school for this. Wamejenga hiyo mpaka they grow in such a way that they do the best in nini.
Yeah.
Huku lazima usome.
Lazima usome. Lazima ukram hata kama uelewi utakram.
Unashanga sasa utajuaje wewe unataka mtu akram ni pH scale nini. This guy is good at kukram the amount of money make kwa mfuko.
Yeah.
But I think that is why it felt like bullying. Like bullying not my student, just the system.
The system.
Whole, even in that school, it's just that's when I went to Shri, it felt good because we were in school learning, but we have
Extracurricular,
sports.
yeah.
A lot of them. There kuna trips kila term. It just felt different.
Yeah.
And nikasema, this just felt right. Yeah, and I think that is when I started discovering that maybe mine is not because nikikuwa kwa book city kwamba now I'm performing badly. It's just that I feel like I'm struggling. Like mentally, I'm fighting to be in that room.
Yeah.
And you have so many people to impress that it's just that's why ukinieka kwa track pale nilikuwa na dominate. Ukinieka kwa class unani stress.
Yeah.
I want to try. But then if you act like I'm not doing anything, inakuwa mzito kwa akili. I don't know if you get what I mean.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, so high school was up and down. But for this specific thing, I had to embrace part of it that normally I just fight.
Yeah.
I had to become that shy.
You had to now how was that for you? Was it tough?
I don't know if it was tough. It was just to say in a way it just came in pole as we started shooting pole ilianza kuingiliana tu.
Okay.
We just eased into it. And I think maybe that's what I should be doing right now. Just ease into
yeah.
Rather than just overthinking it. Because ukijaribu kuiforce itakuja.
Ukweli.
But if you just fall in line with it, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Let us talk about Miriam and Sam. You played Frederick. Tell us about Frederick and tell us about this film.
Frederick is the total opposite.
Yeah?
He's not Brian.
He's not
Frederick
Brian.
ni bully, Frederick ni gangster, Frederick ni gaidi, Frederick ni mwizi. It was this one was we did it with GNPI, Good News International Production. And it was beautiful working with them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Christian nini. it's a Christian-based production, and I think we were supposed to shoot about 6 episodes. Shot 2.
Okay.
So there should be 4 more to come once we start shooting it. Mtajua tu.
Tutajua.
But it was a thrill being Frederick, being the leader of a Kagang.
Yeah.
I realized that I also fell into that role mentally because the guys, I was supposed to be a bully on that side.
Yeah.
Bullying them. Nikaanza kubully watu. But I think that's what I love about acting. Playing different people at different times, being somebody else. It's not boring.
Yeah.
You get to be someone different every single time. And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think in the long run, itasema kwamba there's no life I've not lived. I've not lived. And Miriam and Sam was it was that.
Yeah.
Imagine being in a Christian
production.
Playing that kind of guy.
Yeah.
And it was nearly work now. What was his name? Jesus. Raymond Wafula.
You got to work with Raymond.
Yes.
Wow.
That is one step. That is a few things that nilisema. You know what? Zinza kuonyesha kama nenda mahali.
Yeah.
Now here's another crazy thing about Frederick. Nilijua your role serious yangu. Nilijua imeenda.
Kwa nini?
Because I auditioned kitambo. And then a few months later, people are getting callbacks, people have auditioned, people are on audition mara ya pili. Nikasema imeenda. Out of nowhere, niaje Brayo. So this is when I know everyone has a role.
Yeah.
NPI. I go there, I get into the audition room, I see naona mauso ziko pale, there's some prominent faces here.
Yeah.
Frederick, what in the world am I going? I was like, you know what, just do your thing. Can you audition room? And tuseme nilingia audition room na hasira. I was like, no, you know what? I'm giving everything I can. This is mine.
Yeah.
Nikatoka tukatulia hapo. We were told to just wait outside. People just auditioning out, in, out. You're just chilling outside. And then in the long run, you're called into the audition room as a group. In that same day, nilijua nimepata role because you were told pale.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. That's actually very rare.
I know.
Yeah, for you to audition and on the same day you're told, yeah.
It's like, I think it's because the client himself was in there also, because he knew what he wanted and he saw the performance, and then it was like, I think we showed it for 2-3 weeks, and it was also a, what's the word for it? An experience on its own.
That's incredible. Let's talk about Hustle 2.
That one.
Yeah?
That one was something crazy. I got Hustle 2 from Frederick.
Really?
Miriam and Sam.
Wow, because I know the director is Eddie Joe Mwaniki, and it was Lagrange Creatives.
Yes.
So tell us how you got to Hustle 2 and what Hustle 2 is about.
Okay. Fun fact, I've not watched it yet.
What? What do you mean?
But I landed it. Nearly landed tukiwa tunashoot Miriam and Sam. We were working with Joe Maniki on that Miriam and Sam. I was like, Brian, would you mind keeping your hair like this for after we finish this? Because he saw my hair was. Actually, oh yeah, it is the same.
Yeah.
I remember I was keeping the hair like this for what we were shooting. It's mad. And akaniambia we'll talk. Just keep your hair like that, and then we'll link up afterwards. I was like, cool. Like a week after, he contacts me. Akaniambia, so this is what you're giving you. This is a role, and we'll be shooting on it. Sikumbuki tulishoot when. I think it was in September. Should be the first week of September. And I was like, yeah, tufanye kitu.
Yeah.
That was fun. I walked with Kiran, Natanya Popo.
Yes.
And then Smalls.
Smalls is incredible. Smalls has been in this acting industry for so long. Actually, thanks to Smalls, I was able to get like 2 roles, minor roles. Yeah.
Hakuna minor role.
Hata kama ni extra.
Everyone has their part to play.
That is true. That is true. That's incredible. So, what is Hustle 2 about?
It's about 3 guys trying to make it through life. And clearly, if you've watched it, kuna mimi. I am I'm smart. I just like to live my life a certain way.
Okay.
Napenda vitu zangu in order. And then there is Smalls. Huyu naye huyu naye ni maisha yake tu. He's just rowdy. He does the craziest, stupidest things ever possible. He makes the stupidest, dumbest decision, which put Mimi and Popo in a terrible place.
Yeah,
Like,
compromising
situations.
situations.
So they try, it's very funny.
Yeah.
It's very it's like it speaks to the life ya vijana huku nje vile wanaishi, because tunaishi wote kwenye hao moja. Same room, mimi nalala kwa couch, au wawili I will never understand that. Mimi niko kwa couch au kwa kitanda. Why? That's not fair.
Oh no.
But that's it. Yeah, if you watch it, mimi ndo ukanga mapema to end a job, and then Popo comes in next, then we have to force for Smalls to wake up. It's just, you get that comedic spin of it. I was told it should be coming on Showmax soon.
Yeah.
I really want to watch it because I watch, but it's that on PR is an experience of its own, because I like learning from every role I get, because in reality there's someone living this life somewhere.
True.
So inakuonyesha kwamba life is not the same for everyone huku nje. Inakuonyesha vile wasi wanasukuma huku nje. They found themselves in some serious trouble due to the antics of Smalls. His name is Kevo in the show. And I don't know, I miss that set.
Really?
Yeah, I miss that.
But tell like in Smalls and those guys, they will bring it back so that I think it's very, very important, the storyline, because we do have a lot of young men that are hustling out here.
Wanna hustle too.
Yeah, wanna hustle too. So you've been acting for a short time now.
Yeah.
I'd want to be able to know and just find out from you what you think about the acting career and the film industry is like in Kenya. With your experience.
First of all, sema ni kujiskuma tu. I came, the biggest thing of complaints you hear out here is casting director cast people they know. And at the start that used to be me. But then ikafika point nikajiambia, it's how the system works. There is no way I can change it. So what do? Let me be the one that they want to cast. Because come on, we cannot have 100,000 people saying that oh, they're not calling me because of this. Acha pia let me be in the radar. Because kama unasema they're not casting me because of this. Let me have what they want to have, what they want me to have. As much as inaniuma nikiona huyu amepata hilo na ninazifanya basi kuchukuliwa because anajulikana. Basi nitajulikana walikuwa kuja wanichukue. So it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's actually really tough.
Yeah.
But you need to be strong, you need to be consistent. I've had a few people come to me wakiniambia Brian nitumie auditions nini. I've had this guy namtumia auditions almost every week. Kuna auditions, callbacks, physical, I'm like 20. And every single time he has an excuse for not to come. So,
huyu hataki.
Sasa unaona like huwezi bembeleza mtu.
Hawezi.
Yeah, so actually I mean keep pushing, keep struggling, something will come, something will pop up. Personally for me, I feel like I've not gotten a big break yet. And but najua itakuja. For me, this Kenya is not the nini.
Yeah.
Kenya is not the end goal for me. Bado I am learning as an actor, but I am growing, and najua very soon I'm going to step out in the world, then we'll see my work.
Yes, I love that. I want to know, especially for the listeners who have never been on set, what does a day look like in filming?
It's actually fun.
Yeah?
The one that we just finished shooting, I eat. I love eating. Mazo chai, hi.
Yeah.
I cannot stop having tea. So tunakunywa chai. I go through my lines. Once I have those ready, because I don't want to overdo those also. I just chill with friends. I remember this when we played cards. We loved playing cards, especially when I'm not on set.
Yeah.
We have wardrobe. We get on wardrobe. You done your wardrobe. You do makeup, and then unaingia set. Sometimes you have one scene on the day, sometimes uko na mingi. It depends on how your day is. So me personally, hata nikimalizanga kushoot, I just love chilling on set. For me, I also want to go behind the director's screen. I see what the scene looks. Because I just napendanga tu vitu kama hizo. I don't want to just be in front of the camera, but I'd like to see what happens behind. If it looks beautiful, I want to see it. Yeah. That's why I want to do film and TV.
Yes.
So a day is depending on the call time. Nachukulianga 5 a.m. That is on an early day shoot. by 6:30 you should be on set. Nakunywa chai, you get on wardrobe, you do makeup, you wait for your time to be called on set. Unaenda set, afterwards you come back, chill, have tea, keep this short shooting endelea, you come back, have lunch, shooting endelea until wrap time. What I like is there's always tea available.
Napenda tu chai.
Mazo ya maziwa.
Yeah. Let's talk about Finding Lulu. I haven't watched it, but I'd really love to get to watch it because I find that working with young actors and kids is so exciting.
Yes.
Hebu tuambie kulienda aje?
Well, that kid is a big name.
Yeah. Msichana, yeah.
She is a really big name, and she was fun to work with. Committed.
Yeah.
Strong. Because I remember we have some scenes where she does some
fighting scenes, yeah.
I was there when she was training, and huyu msichana anajituma. There's no crying, no nothing. She do everything that she was told to do. And
that's incredible.
Finding Lulu was hiyo pia ni ile tu ilikuja tu.
Ilijileta tu.
I was just chilling at home. There's this friend of mine. He's called Seth. And he called me. He's like, "Hey, Brian, there's something you're shooting this weekend, and we're looking for a character, and I feel like you fit perfectly with it. Would you send me a video?" So Mimi, I've never sent an audition where I'm shouting, I'm angry and all that.
Yeah.
This is my first time, so it was awkward in a way for me to shout.
Uko tuna simu yako. People are wondering, umse amechizi au nini?
So many nikatuma, and then he was like, "Cool, the director is gonna call you in a bit." I think in about 2 hours time, the director can reach out kwangu. It was this lady. Kai nimesahau jina yake. Goja, what's her name? Kai. She has a very hard name, but I don't know where she was based. She was based in India or US. I don't know which. But we talked, and it's.
Yeah.
We talked for a bit, and she was like, "Cool. I will get back to you in a minute." And then I think in an hour, the role is yours, and we'll be shooting this weekend. That is 2 days away.
Wow.
To shoot Ololua.
Really?
Cold.
Another cold place.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Nimejifunga kitenge kwa kiuno, and I was on set shirtless the whole day.
Ooh.
Oh God.
That's crazy.
That was a long shoot, but really enjoy.
Really enjoy?
Yeah, because it was fun. It's also something else. I'm playing a Maasai guy who's I'm playing a Maasai dude who's a warrior, and he's mentoring this young girl into becoming a warrior. And that one was not just for entertainment. That was meant to pass a message, because the girl, I'm training her. Why? Because she's going to the US, and in the US there's mass shootings and all that. So she wants a way to defend herself, so skills anakuja natafuta nazitoa kwangu. So it was just to raise awareness to the guy, to the what's happening out there and all that. So ilikuwa, and the name came and just went again.
Oh no. You'll get it.
She was, to say me, most of the films she does, she wange kuna a message kubwa nyuma yake. There's one you should watch. It's called the Coffin Bride or something. So it's about a lady being forced into marriages. Yeah, so there's always something.
There's always a story behind.
Mimi ukinipatia story kama hiyo upenda. I love such things. I love spreading that message.
Yeah.
So inani motivate size. Maybe what gives me motivation into working on a project is always the script and the message behind. So if you have something to sell, I'll just do it.
Yeah. I like that.
Finding Lulu was, let me say, it was a breath of fresh air.
Nice. I'm curious, do you have any actors or actresses you look up to in Kenya?
In Kenya? Let me see.
Tunaweza anza Kenya alafu tunaweza enda majuu.
There is one person who I just love her delivery. Her name is Nyokafi Macharia.
Oh, Nyokafi, yes. Yeah.
I watched her once play Flani at KNT. I don't remember the name of it, but she was the role. She was the character. And really penda energy yake, and I was like, you know what? I'd like to achieve that. I would like to achieve that. I remember while shooting, and then there's one more person, Tokodi. While shooting Disconnect, maybe
Yeah.
I don't go around just eti nikipata na huyu ni mkubwa le nini.
Yeah.
I usually just like to watch and learn from them and just see how they do the work. And so nilispend a day na
Pascal, yeah.
when we were shooting Disconnect, and I was only on set for 1 day. So nilikuwa na watch vile na nini. I shared a scene with him. I don't think I talked to him the whole day. So when we were leaving, ndo nikamwona nikaenda kumgotea nikamwambia hi Pascal. It was weird because he got a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Unajua mtaenda kuambia nini, because you're like, sometimes mtu akikuapproach hivyo,
Yeah.
you never know what's coming. So
True.
I was like, hi, I just wanted to say that you're one of the reasons why I actually got into this industry, because I remember I used to watch him on Selena.
Oh, yes.
Like, you're one of the reasons why I got into this industry, and I'm so happy to be working with you today. And it's a pleasure. It's like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, and it was a nice interaction. But because he was like, no, Brian, I'm still young in this. I was like, no, but still,
You've done a lot.
And I look up to you. Because mi napendanga. I remember he in Selena, he played like 2 different characters.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the one guy nimeketi nikamwambia, you know what, I respect your work, and I look forward to getting to where you are.
Yeah. So you played Rookie in Netflix, and this was Disconnect. So this is your first appearance on Netflix. Oh my God, that's huge.
Nakwambia ni scene moja ndogo. Actually, I think I'm camera pans to me for like just a few seconds.
A few seconds, yeah.
But it felt huge to me.
It is big.
I have stepped on this platform.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my friends were like, this is my first step into this platform.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, it is not my last.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I just wanted to nilitaka nikanyage tu hapa ndani.
Yes.
And I made that step, and that is nakwambia, I don't know. Kuna levels, and I feel like I'm headed in the right direction.
You
Netflix
are.
is a joke.
Yeah.
Netflix is no joke. And that's why I keep on saying there's no small role. Hakuna role dogo.
Ukweli.
Yeah.
That is true.
But that was a thrill. Nafungua Netflix, unafika hii ukiangalia hivi unapata Brayo iko pale.
Yeah.
The crazy thing, do you know wanasemanga, do you know these sites where they pirate movies and all that? Disconnect was there. Unajua kwa movie nye unapowasoma na kunini. Unajua unapata hizi kubwa za nje, the big names.
Yes.
Now you see the movie I'm in is in there. Ngojea, we're
heading in the right direction. Yeah. Are you currently acting in anything as of now?
Oh, I just finished the shooting with Volume, I think, on Monday.
Volume. Tell us about Volume.
Oof, that was that. All I can say about that project is that you don't want to miss this.
Yeah.
Mtapenda, and I believe it will put Kenya on the global global platform in a big way.
So it's a film
series.
It's a series called Volume.
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us what the storyline is and what your character is all about?
I don't think I can see that yet.
Okay.
Until now they start releasing the trailers and everything. Because we have not been given the go ahead yet.
Okay.
I don't want to be sued.
Yeah, we don't want you to lose that role as well.
Yeah, but what I can tell you is, in the shortest way possible, it's about the youth.
Okay. Okay.
And if you watch that lineup, it's like the Kenyan youth, the youngsters of the industry are now coming in. I think there's one big name from there. I think it's Lungano.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Everyone else, it's just we're all fresh in the industry, and I like that.
That's incredible. So it's all about the youth. It's coming soon, eh? Soon. Yeah. And it's a series. We should look out for it.
We're going to take over our two.
Yeah. So can we talk about so you just finished shooting, right? How long were you on set for?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah, 23 days.
Yeah. Wow. Incredible. So out of all these characters and all these roles and all these sets that you've been on, which one is your favorite and why?
Oh, and now here's a crazy thing. My favorite one is something that I did with some friends. It's not part of the if you see my highlights, because
Yeah.
it's called Body Dump. And it's something we did with some friends,
Mm-hmm.
and nilipenda tu. Ushaiona, we were having a read through,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just laughing because of how good the script is.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was ililetwa kwangu. The director brought the treatment of the script to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just by reading the log line, I was in love with it.
Yeah.
Nilipenda tu immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Hey, we're doing this. The
Yeah.
play is called Alphas.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we are doing this. I do not care.
Yeah.
We get into the shoot, and the energy we had in the read through. Just sometimes you have a script that is so good, then you get on set and it does not feel right.
True.
But this one just felt right in every possible way. I
Mm-hmm.
think they should Skuta to peke yake. It's supposed to be like a small web series,
Mm-hmm.
and it was my favorite because I'm working with friends. The content is beautiful. It's funny. It's in here, and I think I don't know when it's coming, but I remember they released the poster the other day.
Okay.
But
Soon to come.
very soon.
Yeah.
Very, very soon.
Okay. I'm very curious. Do you want to now continue being an athlete, and are you going to be able to do both being an athlete and an actor?
I think I'll find that balance. I'd like to do both, but I'll find that balance with time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need to stabilize one
Mm-hmm.
for me to try take on something else.
Okay.
So currently I just still hit the gym just to stay in running shape.
Mhm.
Kwamba nisi none na
Yeah.
nisipoteze nguvu,
Mhm.
so that once I get back on track, I don't have so much work to do.
Mm.
But right now, let's say my current priority is training. Is acting.
Acting.
So as we close, I'll see how December turns out.
Mhm.
Because for now, the next season will start next year. So once Imeisha,
Mhm.
I'll have like 3 months to start preparing for the running season. So if acting would have given me what I need in the
Mhm.
period, I can now take in the back to sprints. But I'm not rushing anything.
Okay.
I'm not rushing anything because I know I'm a good sprinter.
Yeah.
But for me to get to the top of my game,
Mhm.
I always imagine nilikuwa nakimbia na Fadi.
Really?
Fadi is a friend of mine.
Wow.
I trained with him before he blew up.
Blew up.
tuseme.
Yeah.
We trained with them at Nyayo for a few, like we have different coaches.
Mhm.
So we'd meet tulikuwa nikifika Nyayo Stadium
Mhm.
when they're training. On the days our projects match, him and his team would train nini.
Mhm.
And then so seeing him huko juu, cause pia mimi najua struggle kijana amepitia
Yeah.
to where he is. It's like I'm like, yeah, it is possible.
Mhm.
It's really possible.
It is. So apart from going to the gym and being on set, what does Brian like doing?
I love watching movies.
Mhm.
Yes. There's another cinema ni watch peke yangu.
Yeah.
I just chill in the house and just watch something.
Mhm.
I still edit just because I love doing it.
Mhm.
Traveling.
Traveling.
I remember last year in 2023, isn't it?
Yeah.
In May last year, ndo tulienda with some friends to Mombasa. I love doing such things. Like, I'm a very adventurous guy. Very. So at homework, I don't know what I want to do next. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what to do, but I know I'll do something.
Yeah. That's incredible. I want you to shout out your fans, your listeners, your family, and I want to ask you one last question before we end the show.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, what does Brian Furaha want to be remembered for?
This is a nice question.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yes.
Do you know? I don't know if you'll understand it in this way.
Mhm.
You know, there are actors who get Oscars,
Mhm.
but then there are actors who you just need to mention the name and you know they're really good.
Yeah.
So I want to be remembered in the way that you know who Denzel Washington is.
Mm.
You get?
Yeah.
I want people to know me from my work. Ile ya kwamba mtu akisikiza jina yangu, akisikia Brian, he's like, oh shit, is this guy from the show? He did so well.
Yeah.
Oh, not that you've been in so many movies. No, it's that your performance was so good that I want that.
Yeah.
I want that. And I think you know it anipatia kwamba, you know what, I've achieved what I want. So my goal has never been an Oscar. It's that recognition ya kwamba you were that good. Viola Davis.
Oh, Oh, yes.
Just the name itself iko na weight yake peke yake. And that's what I want. I want to give such a good performance that people are like, yeah.
Yeah. This is Brian Furaha.
And I'm like, I believe in me, and that's why I keep on saying I'm not where I want to be at. As an actor, I still believe that I have so much that I need to grow, and once I get there, then mtajua Brian Furaha ni nani.
Yes. Awesome, Brian. Anything you want to tell the people listening, your fans, your family, and also give us your social media handles so that people can follow you.
Okay. I think I'll just I'll say this in general to everyone out there. Never give up on your dreams. Never, no matter how tough or hard. I had a friend talk to me the other day, and he told aniniambia, hey, bro, industry ni kama imekukubali. I was like, no man, the struggle is still out here. But this is just one thing that you see, but doesn't mean that nini. But what you can do for yourself is, as tough as you feel things are right now, usi give up.
Yeah.
He was talking about leaving Nairobi for a bit. I was like, okay, it's cool. If you want to leave Nairobi, you can. But still, don't give up. Come on, you when you refresh, you strategize. Go ahead, do that. But never give up. Because you're the one who knows what you want. In this world, wewe ndo unajua unataka.
True.
So constantly, just keep pushing. Not everyone will support you.
Yeah.
Si kila mtu. A lot of people will try to tear you down every single time, but bora unajua unataka.
Yeah.
Utaona mwenyewe.
Ukweli.
I had someone tell me, I will not mention a name. This guy told me, Brian, hey, are you sure you're an actor? Your angry face and your happy face are literally the same.
The same. Whoa.
I was like, I remember in talk up and I in mental, I just like, I'll show you. And I believe saizi msiku kijana ni respect kama actor.
Kama actor, yeah.
So don't give up. Seriously.
I like that. Do not give up. Please give us your social media handles where we can follow you, and any last words that you want to tell us.
My Instagram is at the Brian Furaha. I think that's where I'm most active at.
Yeah.
If you want to see nonsensical work, at the Brian Furaha one, that's on TikTok. There's nothing relevant is going on in my TikTok. But those are the two handles where I'm most active.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me. It's a breath of fresh air being on radio again. It's gonna be back then.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you. That's what I can say.
Thank you so much, Brian, for gracing us with your presence. I can't wait to see what is in store for us on the screens as we watch you. I believe that you're going to go far. You're going to go places. You're going to get back on track. We're just going to be seeing you doing both acting and also just doing your sprints. And keep shining. Keep being happy.
Like my name.
Kama hiyo jina yako. Yes, and thank you so much, guys, to everybody who has been tuned in. I'm going to play one more song before I close this show. This is Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Neema nisiyostahili nimeiona, upendo ulio kamili nimeionja, huruma iliyo kamili nimeiona, rafiki aliye kamili nimemuona. Nasema asante Yesu, nasema asante Yesu, kwa uliyotenda, utakayotenda, kwa uliyotenda.
Bands on it.
Third lines coming up the face. Cherry white picking up the pace.